This conference will now be recorded.
So we'll be starting our next topic, that is functional location. Okay. So the topics that we are going to cover, they are, we will see what is functional location, purpose of creation of functional location. Then we will understand structure indicator of labeling, structure indicator. Then we will see in the system how to create these functional locations, list entry of functional location, creating functional locations in mass, then use of reference functional location, how to do alternate labeling of functional location, and configuration related to functional location. So these are the topics we'll be covering in the functional location. Okay. So first we'll start with the introduction to the functional location. So the business object functional location is an organizational unit within logistics that structures the maintenance objects of a company according to functional, process related, or spatial criteria. Okay. Functional location represents the place at which a maintenance task is to be performed. So basically, a functional location is the place where your machines are located. So in a typical manufacturing industry, to produce the products, they need some machines. So these machines will be located in some departments. Let's say you have a production department. So this production department can be called as a functional location. Functional location is the place where your equipments are located. A functional location represents system area at which an object can be installed. Okay. Objects that can be installed at functional locations are called pieces of equipment in the SAP system. So these equipments we will see tomorrow. Okay. So basically today we are covering functional location. So functional location is normally a area where your machines are located, your equipments are located. Okay. So why we need to create the functional locations? Why is a functional location created? One is execution of maintenance tasks. Okay. Recording of maintenance tasks. Let's say you want to see at the end of the day or after some period in my area, what are the maintenance tasks performed? Okay. If you want to get that kind of report, you need a functional location. Data collection over longer periods. So you want to collect the data. Okay, so for a particular period in your area, then you need a functional location. Cost monitoring by area. Okay, so let's say I want to see for my department what is the total cost incurred for maintenance activity. If you want to see by area level, then you need a functional location. What effect do the usage conditions have on the likelihood of damage to the installed aggregate? To monitor this also, you need a functional location. Okay. Uh, So normally the data in the functional location is maintained in four sections: general data, general tab, location data, organization data, and structure. So in these tabs, they will maintain the data of a particular functional location. Apart from that, you can maintain some additional data. Okay. So now we will talk about structure indicator. Okay. So normally the functional locations are created using structure indicator. So to create a functional location, you need a structure indicator. Okay, without structure indicator, you cannot create a functional location. Okay, structure structure indicator, structure indicator. Okay, so this structure indicator will contain two things. Okay, structure indicator contains two things. One is coding template. Next one is hierarchy levels. Okay, so we will understand what is coding template. Coding template is used to control which characters may be used when a label is assigned and how these characters are grouped together or split. Okay, so that means coding template will tell you for a particular level how many characters you want to use. 4 characters, 3 characters, and whether you want alphanumeric, all or only numeric, or only alphabetics, how you want, that is decided in the coding template. Next one is hierarchy levels. Use it to define which level ends at which character and how many hierarchy levels the structure may contain. Okay, so if you see this, you will understand. You see, this is the coding template, nothing but edit mask. If you see here how many levels are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 levels are there. Okay, level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5. So here A means alphabetics. System will allow only alphabetics. If you maintain N, it will allow only numeric. And if you maintain X, it will allow both alphabetics and numerics. Okay, so this is the edit mask. Edit mask or coding template, both are same. Next one is hierarchy levels. How many hierarchies you want? So let's say here you see, of course it is 5. Okay, so maximum SAP recommends 6 levels. 6 levels. You can have more than 6 levels, but if you have more than 6, your system performance will come down. That's why SAP recommends to have maximum 6 levels. Okay, so a typical functional location hierarchy looks like this. You see, asset, area, first level asset, second level area, third level sub area, fourth level function, fifth level sub function, and sixth hierarchy level item. Okay, so now we will create this in the system. Okay, so again, the label for functional location can comprise a maximum of 40 characters. It can have maximum 40 characters. Okay, so in our case, what I will do, I'll create a functional location structure like this. XXX, this is level 1. Then I will have XXN, second level, 3 characters. Third level, I want to have again 4 characters. And fifth level, I want to have like this. So I want to have 4 levels. Level 1, I want to have level 1, my company. Okay, company. Level 2, level 1 company. Okay, level 2 unit. Okay, unit. Okay, level 3, I want to have department. Okay, level 4, I want to have like machine only. Just I want to have machine also as a functional location. I'll tell you why I'm creating a machine also as functional location when we go to equipment tomorrow. Okay, so I want to have 4 levels. Level 1, 4 characters. Level 2, 3 characters. Level 3, department, again 4 characters. And level 4, machine. So here, this is level 1. This is level 2. This is level 3. And this is level 4. So this is called coding template. And these are the hierarchy levels. I want to organize my company structure according to this coding template. Okay, so this we need to create as a structure indicator in the system. Okay, so let's create this. I'll log into the system now. Okay, so we are creating a structure like this. Okay, a coding template. Okay, and I want to create a functional location structure like this, hierarchy basically. Okay, so let me log into the system. So to create a structure indicator, first you need to go to configuration, SPRO, SAP reference IMG implementation guide. Okay, go to here, plan maintenance and customer service. Open this. Okay, here go to master data in plan maintenance and customer service. Open this. Okay, go to basic settings. Sorry, go to technical objects. Okay, here functional locations. Open this. Here you have create structure indicator for reference locations or functional locations. Okay, open this. So here you have already some structure indicators, but let's create a new one. Click on new entries. Okay, you will get this screen. Give the structure indicator name. Okay, I will create as Hyundai 01. Okay, structure indicator for Hyundai 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 automobiles Hyundai auto structure indicator for Hyundai auto. Okay, here now you see the one which we just discussed, edit mask and hierarchy levels. This one edit mask, this is edit mask, and this is hierarchy levels. So let me put this here. Of course we should not have spaces. Yeah, correct. Just to make you understand, I put space, but normally you are not supposed to have the spaces. Okay. Okay, I'll put the edit mask. Okay, now put your hierarchy level. Hierarchy level you have to put at the last character of that hierarchy. This is 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, now just enter. Okay, so we are having 4 levels. Okay, always you need to enter the hierarchy level at the last character of that hierarchy. Okay, done. Now save it. It is a configuration, so it will ask for a transport request. Just click on, I'll put in a new transport request. Create request. Okay, PM. Okay, save it. Okay, continue. So we have created a structure indicator. Okay, now using the structure indicator, now we need to create the functional location. Okay, I will create a typical functional location structure similar to like this. We will have 4 levels. Okay, so our first level is company, second level is unit, third level is department, fourth level is machine. Okay, so now let's create the functional locations. Okay, so let's keep this configuration open. I'll open one more session. So to create the functional location, the T codes are creation is IL01, change IL02, and display IL03. These are the T codes. Okay. Anyway, I'll show you the navigation path for the time being. Go to logistics, go to plan maintenance. Okay. Management of technical objects. Open this folder. See here you have functional location. Open this IL01. Create the one which we just discussed. Double click. Okay. Here. Create functional location. Okay. So now we need to enter the first our structure indicator. So what is our structure indicator? This is the one we just created. Structure indicator for Hyundai Auto. So select this one. Okay. So now enter once. Now see, the moment I entered, systems took the edit mask and hierarchy levels from the structure indicator. Okay. And of course you need to enter the functional location category. We will be using here. Okay. I will come to this functional location category later point of time. Okay. So now at the first level you should have 4 characters. Okay, so I will enter HY Hyundai HYND. I'll enter 4 characters. Suppose let's say if I enter more than one, let's say if I enter only 3, okay, of course it will take 3. Suppose if I enter extra 2 characters, let's say, see actually it is automatically taking, that's okay, but anyhow it is giving a split. Okay, so enter the first character. Let me try with 1. See, now you see, if I enter instead of 4, if I enter 5 characters, see it is not taking, because first level you should have only 4 characters. That's what you need to understand. Okay. So now first level is company, right? Let's create this. Enter. Okay. Now I'll put Hyundai automobiles. Automobiles. Okay. Now here class. This classification we will discuss when we go to a topic called classification. That time we will discuss. Okay. Next, object type. This object type is at the machine level normally. Okay, we are now creating a company as a functional location. So object type we will discuss at equipment level. Okay. Now authorization group, maintenance. This will be used by basis team to provide the authorization. Okay. Now all these data, weight, size and dimension, all these things we will enter when we go to the equipment level. Okay, this is, we are creating company as a functional location, right? So a company cannot have weight, all these things. So that's why we will keep all these things blank. Okay, only you can enter acquisition date if you want. Okay, I'll put as today's date. Enter. Done. Go to location. Now here you have to enter your maintenance plant. I'll enter 1710. Okay. Again, this is a company I'm creating as a functional location. So don't enter any other data. Okay. Here, as of now, this we will enter at equipment level. Now go to organization. Here, you see, we entered only the maintenance plant. The moment I entered maintenance plant, you see in the organization tab, we got the company code and we got the planning plant. Why? Because this planning plant is assigned to our maintenance plant. Okay. Now here you can enter the cost center. I entered the cost center. Okay. And business area you can enter automotive. Do we have automotive business area? Automotive. Okay, let's keep this as blank. That's okay. It doesn't have uh, much significance here. You just keep it blank. What type of business you are doing? Okay. So now planner group. We already discussed planner group. Okay, in our enterprise structure, we discussed planner group. Go to the list. I'll enter mechanical plan 400. Okay, maintenance work center. In yesterday's class, we created the maintenance work center. That work center you need to enter here. Okay, so plant is 1710. Let's search. Okay, and category is maintenance, plant maintenance. Let's search. Okay, we have this many. I'll use this one. Regular mechanical maintenance. Hyundai mechanical 01. I'll use this one. Okay, catalog profile we will be discussing in a separate class. Here in the catalog profile we will be discussing this one. We have a topic called catalogs. That time we will discuss this catalog profile. This catalog profile we will discuss here in this topic. Okay, so keep this blank as of now. Enter. Now go to structure. Okay, so now here you see it is automatically providing the structure indicator which we used to create this functional location. Okay, now enter the position 1. It is the topmost one, topmost superior functional location. Okay, and here this functional location, as it is topmost superior one, it will not have superior functional location. Okay, it will have blank. So now let's see this construction type we will discuss when we go to equipment level in the serial numbers. When we go to serial numbers, that time we will discuss this construction type. Okay, now save it. So HYND is created. Now we will create the next level. Okay, level 1. Level 1 I will create UT1. Okay, here you see first two characters alphabetics, but last character you have to enter numeric value. See XXN. Suppose if you enter here UTT, it will not take. See, it will throw there because this the third character should be numeric value. XXN, N means numeric. Okay, so let me enter unit 1. Enter. Now I'll enter unit 1. Now, what do you observe here? What do you observe here? All the data from its superior functional location got copied here. You see, I plant has come automatically, organization, all the data has come automatically. From where it is coming? It is coming from the superior functional location. That's what you need to understand. Here we are here. So when you are creating a new functional location, whenever you are creating a new functional location, as per the structure indicator, it will get automatically assigned to the its superior functional location. Automatically it gets assigned. So here you see M101 PRD. Now when you are creating a production line 4, it gets automatically assigned to the its superior existing functional location. So if you see here, this one, see all the data is coming from superior functional location, and if you go to structure, you see for this functional location, this is the superior functional location HYN, and this is position 2. Okay, now save it. Now let's create unit 2. I'll create a structure. Okay, unit. What do you put? Unit unit 2. Unit 2. And again, as usual, you see all the data has come from the its superior functional location. Save it. Now let's go to the in the unit 1. Let's go to the next level. That is department. Okay, PROD. Okay, I'll put department of production. I'm creating the production department as a functional location. Now again here you see all the data has come automatically. You see, and for this one, for now this functional location, this is the superior functional location. Automatic assignment will happen. Save it. Okay. Now I'll create one more department. Utility department. UTLY. Department of utility. Department of utility. Okay, all the data has come. Okay, this is the position 3. Okay, entered. Now save it. Now let's go to the 4th level. Okay, in the production department, PROD. Now we are going to the next level, 4th level. So here I will create as SHMC01. Last two should be numeric. Okay, enter. CNC. I'll put it as 15010 CNC sharing machine. Okay. So now here you see all the data has come from its superior functional location. See, now for this one, 3rd level is a superior functional location, and this position is 4. Enter. Done. And let me create one more. Okay, I'm creating a hierarchy. PRES01. PRES01. Okay, 120 ton power press. Okay, again, as usual, you got all the data. Now save it. So now we created a structure, and in the utility department, I will create one UTLY. Okay, I will create as DGEN01. Okay, I will create as 500 kVA diesel generator. Okay, so now we created a structure. Save it. So I created some functional location. All these functional locations you can see in the transaction IH01. Take the superior one, most superior one. Now you need to go to transaction IH01. Functional location structure. Here you enter the topmost one. topmost superior function location, just execute. You will get this screen. You will get this screen and click on expand whole. You will get the structure. Okay. Or another thing is when you execute first time, you will get like this. Then you can open it. Then you can open it like this. Okay, you can open like this. See, your unit 1 is having the structure. Unit 2 doesn't have the structure. Okay, let me change the description for unit 2. Beta. Just give me IL02. What is the one? Unit beta. Unit 1. Okay, beta. You might have forgot to enter the position 2. And for unit 2, beta. Position 2. Okay, I just changed the description. Now let me refresh. So now you got the structure. Okay, so unit 1, this is how you can see the entire structure. This is a function location code, its description, and it is the category with which we discussed. Okay, always remember, the moment you move the cursor to that, it will show it is function location, it is function location description, it is the category with which it is created. Yum, category is yum. Okay, so like this you can see the structure in the IH01 transaction. Okay. Now the another one is when you are creating the next level function locations, the automatic assignment happens. This we just discussed. And also you can have the manual assignment also. Okay. System normally proposes the superior function location according to the hierarchy. But sometimes you can assign a functional location manually also. You can do manual assignment also. So to do that manual assignment, how to do that is here, go to the function location. Okay, go to structure here. Here you see there is a button here, change superior. You see, you need to click on that. Okay, remove this and you can assign the superior functional location, whatever you want. That manual can also be done. Manual assignment also can be done. Okay, system will allow you. Okay, now we will talk about a reference functional location. Okay, so a reference functional location is a tool that helps you to enter and manage function location. Okay, you can use reference function location when you have to create and manage several functional locations of the same kind in the system. Okay, so reference function locations are like templates. They are not actual physical function locations. They are like a dummy template one. You define and manage reference functional locations in their own master records. However, they do not represent functional locations that actually exist, but are assigned to real functional locations as reference locations. So these reference functional locations are not, they do not exist physically. They are just used to create the actual functional locations. Okay, so that is a reference functional location. So you create reference functional location, using them you create the actual functional locations. Okay, so now this is the one. So you create a reference functional location. Okay, once you create all these reference functional location, you will be creating the, using them you will be creating the actual functional locations. So now I will show you this. So let's go to the system again. Okay, so now let me create a reference function location. So the T code is go to logistics, go to plan maintenance. Okay, go to management of technical objects, functional location. Here you see reference function location. Open this IL11. IL11. Okay. Use the same structure indicator. Okay. Category M. Okay. Category is reference function location. Category is M. Okay. And now here I will create as let me create as PLT. Okay. PLT. First one. It's already there. Okay. PNMT. And create like this. Okay. First one, plant. Okay. PLT. Plant. Okay. Now here, if you observe carefully, here you have only two subscripts. We don't have the tabs. Structure tab, subscript, and plant maintenance data. Here you see. Only structuring data and planning data you have to maintain. Okay, because they are not the physically existing. Okay, so just enter the plant, planning plant, planner group. Okay, I will enter the planner group, work center. Okay, plant 1710. Search from the list. This one I will use. Okay, authorization group 100. Okay, ABC indicator I will explain when we go to the equipment level. Enter. Okay, that's okay. Done. Now I am creating the first one. First level reference function location. Save it. Created. Now let me create next one. Okay. UT1. Okay. Or let okay. Or let just give me 1 minute. Let me change the description. Okay. Change it as company. Okay, just I'll put as a company. Okay, now let's go to the next level. UT1. UT1. Okay. Sorry, we have a change, right? Sorry, create. UT1. Okay. Unit 1. Okay. So now you see again, when you are creating second level of reference function location, all the data is coming from its superior superior reference function location you are getting here. Okay, now save it. Okay, now next one, let's create. I'll create a structure, then you will understand why I'm creating this structure. PROD, department of production. Okay, again you got the data from the its superior function location, superior reference function location. Save. Next one, I'll create some machines. MACH 01. Okay, machine number 1. Machine number 1. Save it. Okay, let me create one more. Machine number 2. Okay, 2. Next, I'll create one more. QDLY. Okay, department of quality. Okay, next, the quality department, I will create TSTZ01. Okay, testing equipment 1. Save it. Next, I will create one more. Testing equipment. Okay, save it. Okay, now I will create utility UDLY. Okay, department of utility. Okay, save it. Now in this department, I will create COMP01 2010 compressor. Okay, next I will create as DGN01. 500 kVA diesel generator. Okay, so I created a structure. Okay, and also I'll create unit 2. Unit. Okay, unit. Okay, so now this structure again you can see it in transaction. This reference functional location structure. Go back. Here you see IH02. IH02. Double click. Okay, give the topmost one. PLNT, PNLT, execute. Okay, this is the one we just created. Expand whole. This is the one we just created. Okay, now we will be creating the actual functional location using this reference functional location. Okay, suppose let's say I want to create a structure. I have a similar structure. Then using this, you can create actual functional locations in mass at one shot. Okay, it will save your time. So let's see that how to create. Go back. So now here, list editing IL04. This is the T code. Double click. Okay, you will get this screen. Okay, now here, use reference location. There is a button here. Click on that. What is our reference function location? We just created topmost one. PNLT. PNLT. This is the one we just created. Give the topmost one, and give the one which you want to create. Let's say Hyundai Chennai location. Let's say just for example. Okay, HYCH. Now you see it will create multiple functional locations together. Now you see, just click on the button, continue. Now you see, now you are getting a structure. So now when I save, these many functional locations will get created at one shot. So now you see, the moment I save, you see. What happened? 12 functional locations created at one shot. Okay. Now after that, but we maintained only structure data, planning data. We have to maintain the remaining location data and account assignment data. So what you need to do is you have to go to the first one we just created. So go to IL02. This is the topmost one we just created. HYCH. Go inside. Okay. So now here you enter the data. Okay. Start update. 11/09/2021. Enter. Go to location, plant. Okay, organization data is there, structure, that's okay. Now you see this functional location is created using this reference function location. This is a reference function location. This is a position one. Give that. Now you see the moment I save the data which I enter here, I'll enter the cost center also, business, all this information, whatever I entered. Now the moment I save, this information will get passed on to the remaining 11 down 11 functions, the functional locations. So you see, you will get that message. I'm saving this. You see what message you got at the bottom? Data copied to 11 functional locations. Okay, so this is how you create the functional locations in mass using a reference functional location. So reference functional location is a dummy one. It's like a template. They are not actual functional locations. Okay, next we will talk about creating a functional location structure using existing functional location structure. Let's say I have a functional location structure, and in my company there is a new functional location structure is coming, which is exactly similar to the already existing one. So in that case, you can do the copy function. Here what we are doing, we are creating a new functional location structure using already existing functional location structure. Okay, that is also possible. Okay, so now let me show you. So if we go to our original one, let's go to our original one, IH01. IH01. What is the one we created? HYNT, first initial one. So if you execute, expand whole, see this is the structure. Now unit 2 doesn't have structure. So let's say unit 2 also having same structure similar to unit 1. Let's assume. Then you can do this copy function. So to do that, I'll show you. I'll open one more session. Go to IL04 again. IL04 again. Now here you see there is a button, copy reference. Now there is a button, copy reference. Click on that button. It will ask from which function location you want to copy. I want to copy from the unit 1. This one, HYND-UT1. HYND-UT1. From this one, I want to copy to the HYND unit 2. Now you see. Just click on the button, continue. Now you see, you will get some messages. It says functional location HYND unit 2 already exists. Okay, continue. One location already existed. Yes, continue. Already existed. That's okay. See, now you are creating a structure for unit 2. See, unit 2. Okay, and here you can add some extra one also. Suppose let's say in the utility department, I want to add extra one here. Let's say I want to add, okay, let's say MIMC01. Okay, horizontal milling machine. Horizontal milling machine. Okay, so now when I save it, these many functional locations will get created at one shot. And carefully, if you see carefully, the topmost one is not in editable mode because it is already created. The one which we are going to create, they are in editable mode. Okay, so now you will get the structure for unit 2. So now I'm saving it. When I save 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 functional locations will get created at one shot. So I'm saving it. Okay, see, 6 functional locations created. So now if you go to our list, if I refresh, you will get the structure for unit 2 also. Refresh, expand whole. See, you got the structure for unit 2 also. Only thing is in the utility department, we had one extra because this I added extra, which is not there in the unit 1. Okay, so like this, you can create a functional location structure by copying the existing functional location structure. Okay, so that is all. Now we will talk about alternate labeling. Alternate labeling means replacing a functional location with the existing functional location. Okay, replacing an existing functional location with a new functional location, which is called alternate labeling. Suppose let's say in my company now I have this one 120-ton power press. This I want to replace after certain period. Okay, so I can replace it using the alternate labeling function. But to do this, you should have made a configuration. Okay, here alternate in the configuration, alternate labeling of functional locations. If you open this here, activate alternate labeling. If you go there, see in this system it is already activated. Okay, this you have to do. If you don't activate this checkbox, it will not allow you to do alternate labeling. In this system, it is already there. It is a one-time activity. It's a one-time activity. Okay, only thing what you need to do is if this is not activated, activate this checkbox and just save it. That's how you will activate alternate labeling. Now we will see how to do alternate labeling. So what you need to do is take the functional location which you want to replace. I'll open one more session. IL02. Okay, enter that functional location which you want to replace. Go to change mode, enter. Okay, now here wait down. This I entered wrong. It seems it's okay. Okay, now here on the top, go to extras, alternate labels. this one or this one only. This one only. Go to extras, alternate labels, overview. You see, there is option overview. Go to this, you will get like this. Okay, now select the one which you want to replace. Select the checkbox, and here you see there is a button, change label. Click on that button. Now you put the new one. So let's say I want to replace this with, let's say, MIMC01. Okay, now click on the button, continue. Done, continue. You can change the description here. Horizontal milling machine. You can change the description. So change the description and then save it. So now the old functional location is replaced with new one. So now if you go to structure, if I refresh, this will not show now. This 120-ton power press will not show. I'm refreshing the screen. See, it is replaced with horizontal milling machine. So this is how you can do the alternately, replacing the existing functional location with a new one. Okay. Now we will talk about customizing settings for functional location. So we will see the configuration now. Okay. So in the configuration, the first one is structure indicator. I already showed you how to create a structure indicator. Structure indicator, how to create it. We already covered this. Okay, in the beginning. This one. Create structure indicator for reference location and functional location. This already we covered. Okay, it will have the one which we created today is this one. Hyundai. If you go to details, select it, go to details. It will have a edit mask and hierarchy levels. Okay, this I already covered. Next one is a functional location category. Means when we are creating a functional location, suppose when I'm creating a functional location, you see here there is a category we are using other than structure indicator. Category is M. What is this category? Technical system standard. So this comes from configuration. So let's see the configuration. Go back here. Define category of functional location. Here you see there is option. Define category of functional location. Open this. Okay, here you see IM. Yes, we used M. Select this one. Go to details. Okay, this is the description. Here the most important one is view profile. Okay, partner determination procedure we will discuss when we go to the equipment level. Okay, so here view profile means when we are creating the functional location, suppose let me go to change mode. Okay, let me take the unit 1. Okay, if you go to change mode, sorry, unit 2. Here you see we are getting 4 tabs: general, location, organization, structure. We are getting 4 tabs, and in each tab you have subscreens. Suppose if you take general, we have 4 subscreens: general data, reference data, manufacturer data. I'll show you. I'll take a screenshot and show you. Suppose if you see here, this is the tab. General is a tab, location is a tab, organization is a tab, structure is a tab. Under the general tab, you have 3 subscreens again. General data, this is one subscreen. Okay, and reference data, this is one subscreen, and manufacturer data, this is another subscreen. So these subscreens you can configure as subscreens, and even tabs also you can configure. Okay, so now let's see. So how the configuration works is, you are creating a functional location. So when you are creating the functional location, you are assigning it to you are assigning a category. This category will have a view profile. So in our case, let's say this is a functional location. We are creating this functional location. This functional location category we used is M. M. This is the one. This is our category M. Okay. Now this category M in the configuration will have a view profile. So let me show you the view profile. Category is M. This is the view profile. So this view profile, it is there. Okay. Now this view profile will contain all the settings. So let me go back in the configuration. So here you see, go to general data. Here you see set view profiles for technical objects. Open this. Here, what is a view profile? YB502. This is the YB502. Select this one. On the left side, there is a folder. Activity and layout of views. Okay, double click. Okay, now you see. Okay, you see general. So that's why you are getting here general. General. Next one, location. 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 Next one, organization. 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 Next one, structure. That's why you are getting structure. Structure. Now in these tabs you have subscreens, right? You see in the general tab, general data. So that's one. Three subscreens. 1, 2, and 3. Three subscreens. So first one, what is the first one? General data. You see here this subscreen 005. If you go there, 005 general data. Next one 010 reference data. That's why here you are getting reference data. Next manufacturer data. Manufacturer. So like this you have. Suppose let's say your client says that they want one extra subscreen in the general itself. They want long text. So you can add that subscreen here. So let's say I will add long text. See 105. I'm adding that subscreen now to the general tab. Okay, now save it. Continue. Now if you go to the functional location, just go back once. No. Now go again. Now you see along with the existing 3, now you see here one more subscreen, long text. You got one more because we added in the configuration this subscreen. And even you can add a new tab also. Let's say your client says that we want this long text as a separate tab. Let's say, then you can add it. I'll show you that. Here, what you do, remove this as a subscreen. Remove this as a subscreen. Now let's add a new entry. Click on new entries. Click on new entries. Okay, add the tab, additional data 1. Okay, tab active, give the subscreen, long text, enter. Now also you should add this one. Go to this folder, icons and text of views. Okay, click on new entries, add the tab, additional data 1. Okay, and now here you have to give the tab title. Tab title means this one. This tab, every tab has a title, right? The title you need to give. So I will give it as long text. Long text. And you can add an icon, symbol also. Okay, let's say I will add this one. Search, find, text. See this icon I want to display. Okay, now save it. Now you will get an extra tab. So if you go to function location, go back again, you go. Now you see. Now that long text subscreen is removed in the general tab. Now you got an extra tab. Previously we have 4 tabs: general, location, organization, structure. Now you are getting extra one, long text. This is the icon. Okay, now you see you got it here. You can maintain some long text. This is created by someone for VT training. Okay, you can write some long text. So as per the client requirement, you have to configure these tabs and subscreens according to their requirement. Okay, now save it. So that is the view profile settings. Okay, some other settings are there that we will discuss when we go to equipment level, like partner determination, object information key, status profile, those things. View profile we already discussed. Okay, and alternate labeling also I showed you already how to activate alternate labeling one. Okay, this is a configuration we discussed. On top of this, you have field selection. Okay, field selection means in this, which field you want to make it mandatory, which field you want to make it optional. This I will show you when we go to the equipment level, which is called field selection. Okay, or let me show you now itself. Suppose let's say your client says that they want this object type as mandatory field. As of now, it is optional. Without entering anything here, you can go to location. They want this as a mandatory field. And let's say they don't want to display the shift node type. They don't want this field. They want to hide it. So if those kind of things, you will do it in field selection. So here, okay, let us go back in the configuration. Here, here, here. Define field selection for functional locations here. This one. Go here. Okay, field selection for functional location. Okay, go to this one. Okay, here you see these are all the fields. These are all the fields. Input means it's a optional field. If you want to make it mandatory, you have to make it required. So let's say I want to make object type mandatory. Object type here, object type, make it required. Okay, and I want to hide this field, shift node type. Your client says that we don't need this, you just hide it. Then you can hide it, shift node type, shift node type. That might be in the this one, I think. Okay, this I made it mandatory, right? Object type, I made it mandatory. Save it. That's okay. Okay, this one might be in the specific here, I think. Shift node type. No, here only wait. Shift node type. Where it is that field? Or let me show you some other one. I'm not sure why it is not getting displayed. Let's say they want to uh, hide this weight, let's say. Okay, weight is there. Weight of the object. Let's say they want to hide. Select this. Make it radio button. Hide means it will not show. Display means it will be grayed out. You cannot edit or change the value. Okay. Required means it will become a mandatory field. Hide means it will not show. Display means it will be in display. Let me save this. And now you see. Okay. Now I saved this, right? So now you see. Go back. Again, you go inside. You see. Now object type is mandatory. You see. Fill out all required entry fields. Now object type is mandatory. Do we have any object type? I'll just enter. Okay. Now you see here, weight is not showing now. That weight field is now not getting displayed. Okay. So like this, you can do either mandatory or optional. Of course, all by default optional. Okay. And you can hide all those things you can. Anyhow, don't change our standard settings. Let me go back and revert back the settings. Okay. Object type and weight of the object. Again, I made everything as optional. Okay. Save it. Continue. Okay. So that's the one. So with this, we are done with we have completed the functional location. Okay.